best seniors in the conference, and Jory Allen with Paul. I mean, what a tremendous player. And just kid who gives everything, has improved so much, great work ethic, great person out there. Clearly has my vote for first team all conference without a doubt. And to DePaul and their staff, you know, Jill has done a wonderful job, and the whole staff. I'm gonna take it over for Doug. I can't wait to get him back on the sidelines. But the DePaul staff's done an amazing job. They have a tremendously talented young team. That if they stay together, they're gonna be one of the top teams in the Big East. They're really good now. Yeah. So, but again, senior night, Amari Wright was amazing. Kaden Lawson, amazing. Faith Masonis, amazing. Yaya Lopes, tremendous. I know her numbers, and she's probably upset with her own self, but the effort, the intensity that she gives us, how she's helped lead this team. Those four young ladies deserved a win tonight. They deserve a lot more than that. They deserve the love and appreciation that all you fans have given them. They're tremendous ambassadors to the program. They're great people. They don't miss practice. They come every day. I mean, Faith is so sick right now. She could barely walk. And there was no doubt she was playing. And had a double-double. And led the team. Amari's all banged up, limping around. You never know. Katie's hit the face. Got, you know, beat up all week. Comes from a place like that. Like I said, Yaya's just been amazing. What a year she's had. And then obviously Savannah tonight. You know, I said this many times. For us to be as successful as we've been this year without Savannah, says a lot about all our other kids, about how they all have stepped up in different roles. But when you look at Savannah, you see what a competitor. Not only did she score 36 points, make 16 straight free throws, draw 11 fouls, guard their best guard. She, you know, and barely came out. And came off an ankle injury that no one said she'd come back from this year, and then had the flu and played with it for 2 of the games. We're just blessed as a staff. I'm blessed as a head coach to have such a quality group of young ladies in this program and such a quality staff. I mean, you know, Sandra, Jose, Dee Dee, Pete, Shakina, you know, Zion, Nikki. I mean, just great people. You know, people outside like Mike and Adam do a great job analytically. I mean, everyone's just so into the game. I'm so thankful for that. It takes an army to win. It does. You have one.
Coach, you talked about before about the tenacity and how these girls this year, especially how they play well together. In the past year, especially last year, close game, they will kind of fizzle out the last 2-3 minutes of the game. What's the difference between last year team and this year team? Because they're all buying in your system. So could you just talk about that?
You know, my respect for you is so unparalleled. And to ask a question like that, I really appreciate it. Because it is a good point. Because we lost 5 or 6 games in the last 5 minutes. As a staff, we were really upset with ourselves. Starting with me. And you know, we tried all these different things, and things are working more now. Faith Masonis. You know, we talk about you gotta have faith. I've done this for 30 years. I've never had a young lady like her. And now I'm taking note. Savannah's great, Amara's great, like I said, Yaya. But Faith has unified this team from the day she got here. You know, they respected her from the beginning. I'll never forget when I brought Savannah and Amari in, I said, what do you think about making Faith the captain? They basically were like, she's not? That's how much they respected her early on. And Faith earned it. You know, she's got an amazing family, amazing parents. But, you know, when Faith chose this school, it was 3 hard weeks of not sleeping. I thought she'd make a huge difference. I never thought she'd make this difference. You know, I've said this many times. It's been a really hard year for me personally. My mom passed away. I got very sick. My cousin just passed away the other day. It's been a really hard year for me. And faith has gotten me through this. Faith in God, faith in my family, but also faith in myself. Bill?
Yeah, Coach, can you reflect on your 20th win tonight and also talk about a little bit about What was the hardest game this season?
I think today, because it just reminds me, you know, of all the injuries and all the battles we had to fight through. Playing without Jada obviously was really hard. Monty couldn't play either. We lost Shea Pinckney, who started early in the year. We lost Nicole and Baylor. You know, they haven't played pretty much all year. So we've been battling uphill. Sydney started to play for us and got hurt as well. So it's been hard. But today was hard. I knew it was going to be a hard game. I knew the importance of the game. The importance of the game was tremendous. But, you know, the staff, you know, coaches say this all the time, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. The staff has done an amazing job. My friends outside the program that have helped me have done an amazing job. They know who they are. But my family, my daughters, it's been amazing to me. But this staff has kept this team together. And then the players have looked at the next day. The staff has been prepared every single day after a game or after a practice. And I've had to miss, and I've had my own personal issues, and they've made this season. So they deserve so much credit. And I can't thank them enough for that.
Coach, in your heart of hearts, is this a NCAA team?
Absolutely. We are an NCAA team. Now we still have more work to do. We have a difficult game on senior night out at Xavier. Team that's, you know, gave us a hard game here. Team that's very well coached. They won a lot of good stuff. It's going to be a very difficult game. So we take one game at a time. So our next hardest game is Xavier. And it's not coach speak. It's hard. It's hard to win on the road. It's hard to win. It's very difficult. You know, we're shorthanded. I'm sick. It's a long flight. But we're going to be ready to play. This team has been ready to play all 28 games. You know, we have a tremendous record, 20 wins, 8 losses. Look who we've played: Connecticut twice, LSU,
USC.
USC, you know, Marquette twice, Villanova, Creighton twice. I mean, you know, this is nothing against the rest of the conferences. No conference has UConn in them that talk about second bid. No conference has Creighton in them, a nationally ranked team, talks about second bid. So, you know, stop. We have a really good team. They might have good teams as well, but if we do what we're supposed to do, we're one of the best 16 teams in the country, there's no doubt in my mind. We're the best 36 at-large teams, without a doubt. You know, we don't get to play in a Power 4 conference, but we play with the Power 4 best team in the country, which they are, UConn right now. I don't care what anyone says. Watch them play.
Brian and Jen.
Coach, when I talked to you before the game today, you stressed the importance of rebounding, especially against this DePaul team. So you get the stat sheet in front of you. How do you think you did tonight?
Brian, great. And I'm glad you brought that up, because I also brought up turnovers, and we lost that, and that wasn't very good. But I also told you we had to be competitive in the three-point thing, and we were. We won that. We couldn't get killed. But our rebounding number is 44 to 29. We had 17 offensive rebounds. I mean, that's just desire and hustle. We're not just super big or anything like that. We just, you know, found a way. You know, 21 turnovers is uncharacteristic of us. But look at that crowd tonight. Oh my gosh, what a great job for our fans. It was so loud. It was the loudest crowd we've had all year, including the UConn game. It's the loudest crowd because all 1,101 people were in there cheering for Seton Hall. Thank you so much. I asked for that, and I pleaded for that, and you guys came out and forced Fargo's. I couldn't speak. They couldn't hear us. So I think early in the game they were a little fired up. I think we had 7 turnovers first quarter. So we did a much better job after that. But, you know, you're right, Brian. Rebounding was such a key today. And I thought on transitional points, we did a good job with that as well, too. We outscored them 27 to 15.
John, sorry.
Coach, in your opening statement, you kind of, you spoke about the importance of faith and Savannah, all the different girls on your team. This being said, without Jada East performing tonight, injured on the boot, Savannah goes out there and puts 36 up. Is this kind of just like a glimpse of what you guys can be when Jada comes back into the fold? And just, last week you spoke about you may have the best backcourt in the conference the next season. Mm-hmm. Is this kind of a glimpse just to give you an idea?
That's a great question. I think you can see it, everyone knows that Jada's not only a special talent, but a special person. I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to coach her. As a staff, she works hard every day. She's dying to get out there. But I'm going to give you a little thing. So we're going over the scout, who's standing at half court helping the team, Jada Eads. So they're freshmen. A lot of times they sit there, they would sulk, they'd be immature, so they're not playing. Not her. She's up there talking, learning the game plan, telling her teammates, and that's Jada Eads. And, it was great we won today. Please come back very quickly, because she is a special talent as well.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Coach Mari Wright tonight had a season high in points with 13, almost a double-double with rebounds, led with assists and steals as well. What was the biggest factor you saw of her tonight that fueled that performance?
Her confidence. Jose had her in working with a couple of different things the other day. Brought her in the office after the St. John's game, and Mari's great. Listens, she's got an amazing family that's raised her the right way, so she always takes constructive criticism. And there's a lot on Mari's plate, a lot. And I couldn't be more thrilled for anyone than Mari. And it wasn't even just the points, the leadership, the big plays, the defense that she put on their guards, and it was fantastic. I thought we did a really good job on Kate Clark, even though she had 18 points. She's a good player. Jesus.
Sure, last one.
Coach, Savannah Catalan had over 30 points for the first time since the era of Warren Park Lane. As a coach, what does that mean to you to see another player surpass that 30-point mark?
I think it's great. It just shows Savannah's talent. But, Savannah has an impact in the game on so many different ways. Taking charges, drawing fouls, guarding the other team's best player, handling the ball, passing the ball, working great with Jada. I mean, when Jada went, we give a chain to the MVP. When Jada won it a couple games ago, Savannah had a great game. Savannah was up there cheering for Jada first. Today, who's in the locker room cheering for Savannah? Jada. So they have great chemistry. They have a great team. I mean, Savannah has only been raised one way, and that's to be the best you can be for your team. And she's amazing at it.
Thank you very